Hello there.
Welcome back, my friend.
Hello, what have we here?
Jedi, we've been expecting you.
Knew I could count on you.
Hello.
Welcome to the rebellion.
What fun!
What is up, everyone? Hybrid here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about some new Black Series reveals from the other day. Last Friday, it was revealed that we are getting a mini wave of May 4th themed Black Series figures, and in the natural way of things, people have lost their gosh darn minds. And so we are going to talk about it. We're going to make fun of some of the ridiculousness because it is ridiculous. And we are going to come to some logical conclusions together, I hope. Because really, I've seen some people get really heated over these. And I'm like, really? Like, what? So a couple weeks ago, Yakface leaked the Stormtrooper one. He somehow was in the right place at the right time and saw an active Walmart listing and ordered it, and then it showed up and they took down the listing after he ordered it. So it was cool of Walmart to not hold on it. Something nice about that means is that these figures surely are here in the US waiting for May 4th to be put on shelves. So if you're excited about any of them, there's one I am rather excited for. You aren't going to have to wait too long. We're going to get them anytime now. But the Stormtrooper that Yak talked about is the Walmart exclusive one, and taking a look at it, all it is an Imperial Stormtrooper with a couple spots of battle damage on it, packed with a soft goods t-shirt and a cardboard cutout of Han Solo where all the blast marks on it have been missed. It's like a range target. And people are losing their minds and talking about this as if this is like the worst thing that Hasbro has done yet. And I'm like, really? Like, what? Like, I remember the comment section on that being so ridiculous. And my initial thought just being like, hey, it's $27.99, the same as any other figure on the shelves. But it's a soft goods shirt. You can just take it off, and now you have a Stormtrooper. This is just another way to keep the Stormtrooper on the shelves. What's so bad about this? I've not been the biggest fan of the holiday figures, largely because they are so specifically decoed. You get a Snowtrooper that's painted to look like a snowman with a carrot nose permanently painted on his face, and it's like, well, I'm not putting that on display, 11 months out of the year, so therefore I'm probably not going to buy it. But, like, I look at this and I'm like, it's just a themed Stormtrooper. And again, I mean, take that shirt off, throw it away. Like, I mean, it's a Stormtrooper. What is so bad about having the Stormtrooper on the shelves? And anyway, so we're sitting on this, Stormtrooper one for a week or so, and then finally this last Friday, Hasbro comes out and reveals the other ones. So we're getting a Scout Trooper, which is, again, just a repack of the Scout Trooper we've had forever. He comes with a pack-in target card of an Ewok that he misses his shots on. And his shirt has a theme about it being like a biker club shirt, because he flies a speeder bike, And something interesting here, I believe this is our first offering of a Scout Trooper that's totally clean. He has no mud on his boots or anything. I think even the Archive one a couple years back had a little bit of dirt on his boots. So it's like, I don't know, like, this is just a different offering, like, I don't see the issue. Like, I think this is a figure that should be available in some format somewhat regularly. And the one that I'm actually kind of excited about, also, the Stormtrooper is a Walmart exclusive. The Scout Trooper is a fan channel exclusive, so it's going to be, like, comic shops and, like, Amazon and GameStop and stuff. But then the Target exclusive one is going to be, they've labeled it B1 Battle Droid. And all the smooth brains like looked at it and they're like, battle droid in a t-shirt, what? And they're like so mad, why does it have a t-shirt? And the Target card's kind of cool, it's like, he's shooting at a cutout of Anakin, but all the shots are getting hit by the lightsaber, that's neat. But then, if you can see through this t-shirt fueled fury that so many people are getting hung up on, he's a security battle droid underneath of that shirt. This is a theatrical Phantom Menace battle droid. We've been asking for security, pilot, and commander for years now, and we're finally getting the security one, and it's like, what? Like, I'm going to buy 4 of these guys and just take those shirts off and never look at them again and put them on my Battle Droid shelf. Like, this is cool. This is great. They're Target exclusives. So on May 4th, you're going to be able to go into Target in the morning, and your Target employees are not going to have done their overnight stock, so they're still going to be in the back room. But you got to track someone down and be like, yo, hey, I'm looking for this. And they'll be like, it's in the back. I'll be right back. And then they'll go and they'll get it for you. And you can have the security Battle Droid that we've been waiting for them to give us since they gave us the tan Battle Droid all the way back in like 2018. This is a win. This is a W. Like, yeah, it's not in your Phantom Menace mural lineup if you're an in-box guy. But, like, we're getting the security droids. Now, I will say, if you want to get down and dirty with it and get up really close, there's a couple of errors on this security Battle Droid. They didn't give him his red markings on his shoulders, and then like the ear antenna on the back of his head are in that tan plastic when they should be red. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna like go without criticism. Like, they definitely missed a couple of paint hits here, and I will absolutely drag him for it when I review it. But like, they got a lot of the important ones right, enough to where I'm like, the t-shirt, the t-shirt's kind of hiding the good stuff here, I don't get like why the community is so vehemently against fun. Like, this isn't a holiday figure. It's being categorized as a holiday figure, I'm sure, but it's not a Halloween figure that's permanently painted like a zombie Cad Bane that you'll never put on your shelf 11 months out of your year. It's not, a permanently Christmas, white, green, and red protocol droid that you're only going to put on the shelf, for 1 month out of the year. Like, if you're super into the May 4th fake holiday thing, you might have some fun with these t-shirts. But if you're looking for some troopers to put on the shelf, like, just buy it and take the shirt off and put it on the shelf. Like, what is all this mock fury about these t-shirts over? This is the least offensive holiday figure assortment that they have done in the history of holiday trooper assortments in the line. Like, would it be nice to get a security Battle Droid with some corrected paint apps and a Phantom Menace card back, just in the main line? Yeah, and honestly, I would like them to take this feedback and add those missing red hits and put them in the Phantom Menace lineup. I will side with that. But I'm just like, people are all hung up on these soft goods t-shirts, and it's just so dumb to me. It's like, just don't, like, it's soft goods. It comes off. I mean, like, and what's wrong with Star Wars t-shirts? I'm not peeking through your webcam, but I bet you're wearing one. Like, you collect Star Wars figures. You certainly have a Star Wars t-shirt somewhere in your closet, but it's bad all of a sudden. Star Wars t-shirts are a bane of existence, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a Roosevelt's guy these days, so, I've got, like, my nice Star Wars shirts, but, like, you're spazzing because of a soft goods shirt that you can take off of a Stormtrooper. And then you just have another Stormtrooper to put on the shelf. I don't get it. I was having a little bit of fun. There's so many collectors that are impossible to please, that are always talking about what they need to have in the line for the line to have value. So, I mean, I made up a fun little graphic everyone wants to talk about if we got a maximum Black Series line. So, I came up with something fun. I wanted to try and have a good time with it. A maximum Anakin Skywalker, and Black Series people are never satisfied with Black Series. It's gotta be an import, so it has that, it's got that, Figuarts, body for that maximum articulation, and he's got a ton of hands and some wall-crawling hands and flipping hands and the robot arm and Master Chief's assault rifle and Green Lantern's ring and some Infinity Gauntlets, and, he's got everything that you could possibly want to give an action figure, and a wired cloak that's only good in one pose. It's like, if Hasbro genuinely offered something like this as everything that y'all wanted, and everyone was like, yeah, all right, I'm here for this, and it's only $7.99. But then they pop a removable t-shirt on Anakin, like, y'all would be out so gosh darn quick. It's like, really? Like, I mean, and again, I'm just having fun and making fun of those that can't have fun with their action figures at this point. But these new Stormtroopers and the Battle Droid, like, they're cool. I'm in for one of each just to quell the haters. Like, at this point, I will take the soft goods shirt off. I will stick them on my Imperial shelves. I'll pick up a couple of the Battle Droid. Honestly, it's going to come in a shipper of 6 to Target. I'm sorry to whoever else wants it from my local most Target. I might clean that shipper out. I'm getting at least 4. But, like, come on, guys. I mean, this is so inoffensive. This is so minimal. And, like, people are, like, making fun of it like it's the joke of the year. Like, come on, guys. These are not that bad. I would be fine if this was the trend for the holiday figures going on, like, forever and more now. Like, this next year, or at the end of the year, when we do our Christmas holiday offerings, if you just wanted to give me, like, a plain white clone trooper with a removable soft goods, like, ugly Christmas sweater or something, that's perfect. Because then I can take that thing off and grow my Republic army. Like, that, like, great, please, Hasbro, do that. Don't quit painting all the holiday stuff on the figures. Give me a removable shirt, you know, that way I can then ignore the shirt and enjoy the figure. It does nothing but open it up to more people if you can just be open-minded to something slightly new. So, anyways, I know I've been a little bit ranty on this. Just know, like, I'm only being that way to those that have been, like, truly nasty. You know, I know a lot of my audience is generally really chill about this type of thing, you know, or if it's not for you, just don't get it, you know, like, it's fine. But I've just seen a lot of people, you know, being really rude about it, and I'm like, nah, man, like, this is the way to do this type of thing going forward. You know, the fact that, like, Hasbro keeps making these holiday figures and you keep seeing them go on clearance and stuff, is it truly Hasbro demanding that they do this, or is this, like, the Disney meddling, like, hey, you gotta do these little themed things so that we can make our Disney Instagram post every holiday? Like, hey, you know, I'm okay with it being a soft goods removable. This does nothing but incentivize it. If these were decoed with, like, permanent May 4th holiday, you know, like, printing all over the figures, it'd be a pass. But now I'm talking about army building the battle droid. So, you know, this is a Hasbro win. I think these are great. Are you picking these up? What are your thoughts on them? Fire off in the comments below. Let's keep it chill. Let's be cool about it. But, you know, I'm not a hater of these. I think these are fine. So, anyway, I'm going to go work on something else now. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will catch you next time. Until then, may the Force be with you, and have a good one. Bye.